What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We are here to watch Season 3, Episode 4 of Dr. Stone. We just watched Episode 3 yesterday. Usually we'd be waiting a week. However, we decided to switch over to the sub for Dr. Stone. We enjoy the dub. We like the voice acting, but it's like 2 weeks behind the sub, and we wanted to get the episodes out to you guys as soon as possible. Try to build our Dr. Stone community. So that was the logic behind that, and I'm sure the sub voice acting is phenomenal as well. So yeah, with that statement out of the way, let's talk about what happened in episode 3. Do you guys want to take it from here, or you want me to?
I experienced severe whiplash from the dog, Chalk, because he was not, I'm pretty sure he was not in the entirety of season 2.
Oh.
And I just completely forgot about him.
Was that Bernstein Bears thing? Like the people don't know how it's spelled because I don't know what it's called.
Like a Mandela effect?
Mandela effect, that's what it's called.
Okay.
He was never in the show. Honestly, we're on a different timeline now.
I've seen proof of his existence, whether it is false information.
AI.
History. Something happened. I kicked over a can. I went into a parallel universe, and we all went to the parallel universe. But yeah, dog was there the whole time. It's just been a while. But yeah,
no chance.
They discovered oil.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's really setting up the plot for the show. We're about to get moving, but the episode ended off in a very, very amazing cliffhanger.
Yeah. Well, it kind of blue balled us, and then it went to the cliffhanger. So right before that cliffhanger, what's the girl's name? Kohaku's older sister.
Ooh, I'm a fraud right now.
Yeah, I forgot her name as well.
Actually,
like Kohaku's older sister, Rui. Rui was potentially about to confess her feelings for Chrome over the phone.
Yes.
And then that's when the transmission came through, the Morse code took over, and we were like all feeling a little disappointed. But then we realized it was Morse code. Gen realized it was Morse code, and he translated it to Y, and then we saw like the crazy skull saying Y, and Senku was like, I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, he started smiling.
The first clue they've gone.
Yeah.
And we're still not sure what the source is exactly from. It's got to be, I mean.
Yeah. And we actually talked about it not even being the person who started it. It could be another survivor just asking, why was this done?
Yeah.
But,
because there's a lot of ways it could take it. And we just don't have enough information. Whether it's like a broadcast that's managed to survive from right when this the petrification started happening, or someone that managed to be unpetrified and is broadcasting this with some technology they've built in a similar vein to Senku in the Kingdom of Science. They could both options are crazy to me. But I mean, there's a third option. It could be some other just descendants of people that managed to pass down the knowledge of Morse code. That's an option as well, because we've seen that with Ishigami Village. Granted, that is a very special case since they were pretty much the only people that weren't on Earth at the time. I don't know if it can be that they're just gonna do that again, because like I don't know what they're exactly gonna do with it.
My hard read.
I'm excited.
And this is partially based off the fact that I know the source that they're going to is in South America, and kind of things that we see in the opening for the show that like give a preview of what's about to happen that I like to pretend don't exist, but they're still there. It's probably those people.
So why do they have the knowledge of Morse code? How did are they are they descendants or are they people from the past that got unpetrified?
Well, okay, so back in the day when the astronauts came down from space, two of them, like I think it was wife and husband, they went out on a boat and they never came back, right?
You're right. You're right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't remember their names, so I think the dude was pretty big and burly.
It was the Russian dude.
Okay. So it could be that. They could have went to like a different land.
It's got to be that.
Yeah, because like how else would they know Morse code? Because like all documentation of it, you wouldn't be able to preserve it for 3,700 years unless, I mean, I guess if someone got turned to stone and they also got revived miraculously like Senku, then that could happen as well.
That's also 100% something that astronauts would know, Morse code, and pass down.
Yeah. Especially Russian astronauts. I mean, I guess any astronaut would probably have the potential to do it. If that's true, because honestly, it's been a while. I forget that even happened. If that's the case, I might pay attention to the opening a bit closer, because the descendants of Ishigami Village, some of them have very, very telling. They look like descendants. Yeah.
Yes, they do. Oh, you're gonna look for the features of the Russian.
Yeah, Kohaku and Rui, they look very much like what's her name?
Are you talking about
the pop star? The pop star, yeah.
The singer. I don't remember her name.
But they look very similar to her, of course.
Yes, they do.
And they're like, this entire village is, I guess, the descendants of 4 astronauts, which
I just hit my knee
that has.
Oh man,
I'm sorry about your knee. That has its own, and that has its own questions to ponder. But if it is the case, that's going to be interesting. So look for Russian features, I guess.
Yeah,
will do.
All right. Well, is there anything else you wanted to talk about before we get into this episode?
That is it for me.
You good, Coach?
Same.
Is your knee good?
It might not be good.
It may not be good. We'll see.
Right. 1 like equal 1 pray for Kojo knee. So like this video, subscribe.
Thoughts and prayers.
Hit the noti bell if you want to stay up to date with when we drop videos, which is fairly frequently. We have a Patreon in the description to this video. You can get the full length reaction over there. We also have links to our social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. We have a Discord. Get joined, come in there, talk about Dr. Stone, talk about anything. We just added a books channel today, so if you're a reader, you enjoy manga, anything like that, you might want to check it out. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into it.
All right.
The world's first think tank.
Is peace an option?
Gen is a part of the think tank?
Gen's always been a part of this think tank.
Yeah, he plays 5D chess.
Okay, you can't discount Chrome. He's established himself.
Close the curtains.
The mystery, bro. It's getting
a big ass recap.
Yo, is that chalk?
Episode 4, they hitting us with
Is that chalk? Oh, shut up.
I hope it is. Why man? Great name, honestly.
What else do you call him?
That's what I'm saying, Chrome.
Yeah.
There was one. This was us last episode of the discussion.
What is this?
Gallic gun! Oh, it's close.
What? Okay, they're making computers. They're making computers, holy shit.
The
Oh my god.
TV!
Here we
Dude,
go.
we
Oh
talked
my-
about this
Yeah.
in the previous episode.
CPU, brother.
Oh.
Radar?
God, he was a sonar operator.
Yeah.
ぶり出してやんぞホワイマンてめえが陸にいようが空にいようが
They are coming,
This is
goddamn.
insane, dude.
I don't know what they're gonna be cooking on the new world.
It's only a matter of time before Senku goes nuclear. I can't believe they already have a radar operator on the boat. Just somehow lucked out.
Yeah, what is in the water? Chrome walk so they could run in.
Have a life jacket. Oh man.
Oh my god.
That's a good catch.
Dude, they're cast netting with a radar. This is crazy.
That's hype. Oh my god. They're set.
Francois.
Oh my god.
Living the dream.
Presentation is crazy.
What are they thinking?
No,
what are they
no,
thinking?
no, 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 no. Solar panels.
That'd be
Oh,
sick.
okay.
Oh my god.
That dude loves making stuff. Yeah.
Are,
You're set.
do they bring him along though?
Got to. He's
I'm really
Master Roshi.
yeah. I'm wondering what the final like group on the boat is actually gonna be.
Right. Who stays? Who goes? Oh.
Ooh, Minecraft X-ray mod.
Man's about to make a
Metal detector.
metal detector. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude. Watch out. Your eyeballs. That right there, what he just showed in that bowl
Was
is
a
what I thought they were
compass.
gonna do. Not develop radar.
Oh, we got
Ooh,
something.
got a little bit.
All right.
Really tricked it in the whip.
He really didn't have to do that, but I'm glad he did. He said, "Daiju down there. Get down there, Farm King. Come on. You're not coming down until it's all gone."
Oh my god. That's huge. A lot better than the Iron
It's the
Sand.
Iron Age.
Jeez, he's
Oh
been
my
in there
god.
forever.
We got all
They-
the lights
What?
down there.
Oh my god, they have a fucking
Mine
mine.
acquired.
Need some TNT.
Yeah. Need a train.
They're gonna make a cart.
I could see
That or
carts
a
of train.
train.
I could see, yeah.
Oh my god, every time I see him,
Are those
shirt,
tracks?
he's so jacked.
Are those
Those
tracks?
look-
Is that or roads?
Yeah.
Or airbags?
Yeah, I think you're right about roads.
That
Yeah.
might be. I mean, they have the manpower to
go.
just pave it. Oh shit.
All right.
Are they making asphalt?
They are indeed.
Oh man.
I think you're just yelling gorilla over and over.
It's the gorilla team.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't really.
Sound
My
like
man didn't
him?
learn a damn thing. Okay.
世
I
界を
mean, yeah.
楽しめること、それこそが人を動かすリーダーの力だ。ならうちの科学王国は
Oh my god.
完璧そうね。チーマーで
We were both right. Let's go.
乗り物は科学王国の楽しい物流網の完成だ。
Tsukasa is gonna wake up to some hella advancements. God damn.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. It's gonna be nuts.
I'm interested to see how far they take it, because if they're, I mean, if we're just following human history after like the industrial age, you're going into like
Modern.
like
Microchips.
like machines and stuff, which that's gonna be complicated. I mean, like alongside with that, nuclear stuff, which I don't know if the
I think
show
we
is
might
gonna.
skip that chapter.
I
We might skip that chapter.
I mean, honestly,
Maybe reactors?
react. I could see Senku making a
Reactors are
fucking nuclear
so
reactor.
efficient.
The funniest
They're so
thing
efficient.
would be if Senku didn't want to introduce nukes to the world, and Chrome just messing around figured out how to cause a
No.
nuclear reaction, like how to split atoms.
Oh, damn, he would too, I feel like. Yeah, nuclear reactors are super efficient. There's no way he doesn't. I bet it's a whole episode or two of him actually, if he actually reveals it to the world or not, or puts it back on track.
I feel like it's got to touch upon that, because it's not. I mean, nuclear power has like negative connotations, of course, but like I feel like it's scientific progress, and I feel like the show has to touch upon it on some point, at least with the good attributes of it.
And it's not like it's just Senku who knows about it. Anyone who got brought back from that era is going to know about nuclear power.
It's true.
Nuclear warheads and such.
Very true.
Kind of interesting. And I don't know if like actual mine carts are like this, but I just live by a train. So the wheels aren't I believe it would be called concave. It's the actual tracks that have the indentation, and the wheels like go inside of that instead of it's pretty much opposite.
I thought it was the other way as well.
Yeah, on train tracks it is. I don't know like if mine carts are different. So I would assume they would use the same tracks as a train.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, it seems like it would work. Like same concept. It's probably just easier to make the wheels like that, because if you're doing that for the rails, you have to do it for like a long ass section.
Yeah, you have to make like they don't have to be uniform, but they all have to be workable.
Yeah.
So it's definitely more work, and plus if the wheels of the can be replaced if like they get like destroyed or damaged and can no longer stay on the track.
Also, they had wooden wheels, so.
Oh, true. I didn't even notice that. I assume they were metal.
Didn't. I don't think they had to, but I guess they're just doing it for like cool factor. Like, yeah, our wheels are made of wood.
Maybe if it works.
Yeah. But they have a distribution network now. They have roads. They have train tracks. They have motorboats. They basically have cars. They have a hot air balloon. They don't have a plane yet. But they have a lot of shit. Now they're in the industrial era. They're like gonna make factories and such. I imagine we're gonna get a lot more inventions.
Yeah. I think my big question now, because they're setting up everything here, but when it comes time for them to hit the road, hit the ocean, and set sail, what the final team is going to look like for the exploration, and who's going to be left behind to kind of, if there's going to be anyone in particular left behind to like manage everything, or if they can just self-manage.
Chrome gets left behind with Rui after confessing.
Ooh.
That would make sense, because he's like, he's the
science man here.
It's like you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, but I don't want to say goodbye to Chrome at the same time.
I understand that completely.
I know
But
they didn't do this in season 1 when we said goodbye to Yuzuriha and Taiju, but I would hope, if they do go their separate ways, they kind of like go back and forth between the two factions, the people on the ocean and the people back in Japan, just so we can see what everyone's up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it would, like, what's the benefit of leaving Chrome behind? You have a science man.
A lot of people
Well,
don't know how to handle the materials.
True. So do you train someone? Do they spend time training someone? Because like they're a lot of their eggs are in one basket with like just very key people knowing the manufacturing process. You have Senku, Chrome, and the old man who is the crafting expert. So the rest, a lot of them, like everyone else, can follow orders, but they can't really take the helm or replace it. Those three people are irreplaceable.
Yeah.
So
Chrome's replaceable though.
Okay, they kind of overlap between him and Senku, but I think Chrome
Definitely
is pretty integral. So
He
it would
is-
make
Oh yeah, big time.
it would make sense you leave him behind. But like, do they also leave behind the crafting expert?
No, I'd say you take him because
if something
this
breaks
place is
down on
built
the
up
ship
already.
or whatnot, you need manual labor. He's your guy.
Yeah.
Well, him and
Yeah, so
Taishu.
it seems like, yeah, like, so there's some risk involved with them going, because what if stuff does just go wrong, break down, they don't know how to manage it. I don't know if that's going to become a plot premise, like in the time they're going to be gone, or even how long they are going to be gone for. Because I don't know. Because if they have oil to like navigate, I imagine they can navigate pretty fast, and it would be what, like a week's trip. I don't know. How long does like it take by boat to get across the sea?
I don't know the answer to that question. I think it takes a long time.
Weeks, if not months, I believe.
I mean, like months, like if you're on the fucking Mayflower, right? But like
Mhm.
with more advanced boats that like are basically have engines on them.
The problem with that is I remember distinctly seeing a sailboat, like a pirate ship boat, in the opening.
Well, the idea for the boat is that they were going to have sails, but they were also going to have the option for
An
oil.
engine, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I think it's still weeks, even with
Mhm.
a like engine.
I agree.
So at
It would
least-
probably take a couple weeks at minimum.
Okay, so at least under a month. Like it's like under a month, around there.
Yeah.
So then there's the time, like how long they're actually going to spend on the island itself, or like on the new land, and then them returning. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna manage things while the key figures are gone. That's a big question. I think they feel like they're gonna address before they set sail, though.
Yeah. I mean, what if just all the key figures go on the boat and then everyone just chills back home?
Okay.
I mean, what we don't know for sure, but what threat are they really facing right now? The Tsukasa Empire is no more, and they could just chill.
Yeah, so I think they're good. Like, no major progress will be made. They're just kind of going to be like, they're going to plateau a bit. Like, they're just going to be like, plateau is kind of a bad word, but like, they're just going to manage things like, things are going to remain as is, like, for in terms of progress, stuff that gets built. But like, yeah, there's the thing, like, what if stuff goes wrong and they don't know how to handle it?
Yeah, I get that, but I don't know if it's like that big of a deal to where they would
Mhm.
want to. I guess the writers would want to leave like characters behind, main characters, to deal with that.
At the very least, they have food, so they're chill.
Yeah, that settlement is like built. Like
Yeah.
that's just going to keep growing.
So even if like if the mines and shit break down, they can't manage it. I guess they wouldn't be really a reason to go into the mine, except for I mean, iron. They could still make tools from iron. Let's just assume they can manage it.
Right. And
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
when you say things go wrong, do you have anything in mind that could go, happen while
If they
the main
t-
characters are gone?
If the crafts, if they bring down the main craftsman, like there's no one to really replace him. What if like a lot of the stuff that gets built, like the machines that they built, just kind of break down and
Like the car and stuff.
the
That goes on the
car,
boat.
These
like the
people,
loom.
that, like for their whole lives and generations before them, have lived off the land. So even if
Mhm.
some of the stuff breaks, they would be fine. It would just be
That's
an
fair.
inconvenience.
It would be an
Yeah.
inconvenience. And like again, like I said earlier, worst case, they're set on food. They can't really fuck that up with the Farm King.
Not
Yeah.
true. Worst case, the volcano erupts.
Okay. I guess I guess that's true.
Mount Fuji is right next to them.
Right.
That's
but
true.
If the main characters were there, like what do they what do they provide? Do they just tell them to run? Because I'm sure these people
Yeah,
are like their ancestors, grandparents, whatever, have seen a volcano eruption and they probably already know to go
Yeah.
if it's nearby. Or if it's a big eruption. So
I don't think that will happen. I don't think they'd do that. They would erase all of their progress from the first 3 seasons in one go.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't do that. It's probably going to be just in the nature of the show. It's probably going to be all the main characters get to go except for, I'd imagine the only optional ones, Taiju and Yuzuria and what is her name? Chrome
Rui.
and Rui.
Yeah.
They get to live like a happily ever after on the island, or not on the island, but on the, well, yeah, I guess Japan. They get to live out and be a couple.
Yeah. Do they
'Cause
bring Kohaku?
I don't see them separating.
You think
Yeah.
do they bring
I think
I
they
would
bring
bring
Kohaku.
Kohaku.
She's one
So-
of, if not the best fighter.
in terms of like our lineup, I guess should we go into it right now or just kind of wrap it up
You
and
want to
save
wait
for the
till
next episode?
We can continue talking about it in
Okay.
the intro for next episode.
Okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
this is kind of going a little bit long, I guess.
All right, so put your bookmark right there. We're gonna discuss the lineup for who we think they're gonna bring or who they should bring. All right, well, we're gonna wrap up this post discussion for episode 4 of season 3 of Dr. Stone, and right after this, we're about to watch episode 5. So,
Yeah.
if you guys like this reaction, make sure to like, subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Once again, we have links in the description. First and foremost, to our Patreon, you can get the full length reaction to this episode there and all the other episodes. We have links to our social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We have a Discord. Come in there, talk to us, theorycraft with us, chill with us. And yeah, see you guys next time.
See ya.
See ya.